Hey guys, and welcome back to the Blue Podcast. Today, as you can see, it is me, Henry, and Carlos, and we are in the new setup.
Woo!
I'm not gonna lie, this is nice. This is so much nicer.
Big ups to Lily behind the camera for setting this all up for us.
Yep.
I do like. I miss the table. I do like the table.
Don't miss the table.
Don't
miss it.
This is sexy. I love this. We're gonna keep adding to it and upgrading it over time. But like, this is a sexy.
You keep on upgrading lately, and it keeps on upgrading.
What can I say? We're just
we need to put
innovating.
something here.
Yeah,
definitely.
something there.
Yeah.
But as you can see, me and Henry are wearing England shirts. Obviously, the Euros happened on Sunday.
Yep.
What a time to be alive. What a time.
You want to just get it out now, like your happiness.
We're not out. It's Sunday. Right?
It got to the point where he had to remove him from the group chats because it got.
I removed him from the group chats.
Two group chats.
Two group chats. Yeah, he did it in one. And I kicked him, and then he moved into the other group chat.
Oh my god! Amazing.
We're still wearing our England shirts because
we're still mourning.
Southgate's gone though.
Yes, I suppose that's probably where we should start with England, given it's the big thing. Southgate's gone. I think that given he's left now, and I think he did it at the right time, we can look back and say, respect, you've done a great job for us.
Oh, yeah.
You've taken us miles above where we were. You've brought us back, and respect for stepping down now, where we think that somebody else could come in and take us further.
Well, interestingly, I just saw on the Daily Mail, England are looking at the option of having an interim manager until the end of next football season. For Pep Guardiola.
Ah, yeah, I saw that.
Is this like a legit article?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to wait.
We might wait.
You should wait, mate.
Because if we appoint someone now, the options I don't think are great. If you wait till the end of the season, there are two good options.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's Klopp right now. And then
there's nothing going around now, no?
Klopp won't sign a contract until the end of the next football season. Yeah. So at the end of the next football season, Pep is out of contract and Klopp is back on the market.
So we think Pep would be the ideal situation. I think so.
I think everybody agrees that Pep is the best option available for England right now.
Mm. Yeah, but it's whether or not we get
he's the best manager in the world.
But it's that debate. Like you look at all the big hitters. Like France have always had French managers. Spain have always had French managers. Argentina, Brazil. They always tend to have
the difference that
French managers.
Deschamps.
So all those countries have had Deschamps.
No,
they've had said that really.
French, Spanish managers.
That's not what you said.
I said Spain and Spanish managers.
Yeah. French managers.
Argentina have their own managers. It's about their own, like they have their own country.
I don't think that's a big deal. Personally. No, I don't think we should be limited to that.
I mean, no, you shouldn't be limited because, I don't know, in Spain we have Spanish managers because Spanish managers are good. So we don't have any problem with that. France has French managers because French managers are good.
There's definitely an issue with English coaching.
Mm-hmm. When was the last time an English manager won anything?
We said it last time. An English manager hasn't won the Premier League, something like that.
Never won the Premier League.
An English manager.
The last English manager to win anything was Harry Redknapp in 2008, I think.
Well, winning the League Cup.
I think that's the last time an English manager has won anything.
That's ridiculous if you think about it.
At senior level, because the other candidate that I've kind of bigged up is like, if we can't get Pep, I want us to get Lee Carsley, who just won Euro under 21.
That's exactly how Spain have done it, though.
Like our manager is the manager that was the under 21s
and 18s, I think.
Mm-hmm. Something also really interesting was in 2011, the guy that was going around to all the academies and trying to change, English academies. Guess who that man was? Gareth. He was the one that was going around trying to implement strategies to improve academies, and as we can see, it's working. Like we had that golden generation, and then we had a massive lull of talent.
Agreed.
To be honest,
and Gareth knew these guys from when they were kids and brought them up. I think after a period of cooling down and relaxation for him, I want to see him back with the FA in some other role, leading development potentially, or as a director of the FA or something like that, because I think he has a role to play still. But I just don't think tactically he's sound enough to be the first team manager, personally.
Yes, sir.
But I definitely, mad respect, the second most successful English manager ever. Good luck, and I hope to see you back in some way at some point.
Yeah.
Define success.
Well, he's
most games won.
One of the most games played. Got us to more finals than anybody else other than Sir Alf. Who won something.
You are right. Define success. Success is winning trophies, and he didn't.
No, but only one manager ever has. So he can't be number one
in comparison to other managers.
In comparison,
yes.
Yeah.
But this is why I think maybe you said this in the group chat. I think was it Isaac said that in the group chat.
Maybe.
Bring Frank Lampard in just for the vibes, because like just think about how his team would set up. It'd just be pure attack.
I think you should get that by having Lee in there personally. Under 21, he's already there. He already knows the guys. He'll just play all the young players.
I think
would be
should.
Good.
Yeah, maybe go for him.
We've kind of realised that as much as Southgate was successful in his defensive tactic, I think
I'd rather see
Lineker said to in the podcast, The Rest is Football, attacking football won at the end of the day. Like playing attacking football won. It beat out the defensive style and comfortably. I mean, you were a better side for that on Sunday. Let's be honest.
You were the best side in the tournament. If you hadn't have won it, it would have been a bit of a travesty.
Yeah. I mean, you're the first team ever to win the Euros, having won every game.
Every game. Bro, it's amazing. In every game, unless the Germany game, that the last 10 minutes I was shitting myself. In any other game, we were fairly superior.
Surely even the England game a little bit.
In the Germany game,
in the England game, the perception I had is that when Cole Palmer scored, I say if we go on to penalties, we losing it.
Yeah, that's why I was saying.
That's why
penalties.
I was very confident on
penalties, we losing it.
Yeah.
Because obviously Gareth's gone. Last tournament, we didn't defend well and we didn't score penalties. So that's the only two things he's worked on. So I was confident if we got to penalties that we would have won it. But we just weren't. We didn't capitalise on our pressure. We went ahead. We attacked. We scored, and then we took our foot off the gas.
And it wasn't even that. Like, could you remember one game of England that was properly good football?
There was no 90 minutes was ever fully good.
But you can win tournaments playing not good football. As long as this is the thing, right? You have to have either fun attacking football or you need to win things. Otherwise, people aren't going to want to watch.
Yeah, you can't play defensive.
But you can play defensive if you win something.
But we didn't.
But we didn't. But the Italians did that for years, didn't they? They won things playing really boring defensive football. They won it last time playing boring defensive football.
No, I'll say the Italian team that won the last time was where that the England side that got to this final. Yeah. Because even that they have like
in how they play.
Because even Bellingham appeared like in one or two games. They didn't have like you didn't have like this main man like Chiesa was like, for example, in the last Euros.
True.
But
we had them on the bench. That's the fucking issue. Like
Gordon and Palmer together could have been great.
No, Palmer like just with the two first games that he came off the bench. I don't really understand.
The last two games he got an assist to win it, and then he equalised in the
he was. I don't know how he didn't play. How he didn't start.
Well, the only defence you can say is Gareth Southgate has an impact sub, and he was an impact sub. He made a difference every time he came on. We scored.
But that doesn't make sense. You don't want that man to be a sub.
No,
because if he does that, well, I think if he does that in 30 minutes, what he could have done in 90 minutes.
It's also like if we played if we pressed like so the only player in that team, I think maybe barring Bellingham a little bit, apart from Kane, play pressing football, attacking football for their club. They do. Mm-hmm. And that's why, for most of the tournament, it didn't really feel like it worked, playing this kind of reserved style, because they've played all season, like offensive, pressure the ball, win it back high up and attack the opposition, keep the possession. Most like Stones, Foden, Saka, probably Gordon even for Newcastle, Watkins, Palmer, like even Declan Rice and Mainu. Well, maybe not Mainu because he plays for United, but
still pressure the ball.
But also Mainu is a player that likes to drive, likes to get a shot. You know what I mean?
He's just very comfortable and very good at keeping the ball, and that's why I think he's great. Is ball retention, and then putting yourself in a position to create.
But that wasn't our tactic. Our tactic wasn't to play possession-based. High press, keep the ball, like break down the team. It was. I do think that. I think one of the reasons why there's a lot of hope was because we were a moments-based side, and that was the first time I think in a long time where we've had a bit of luck, or
we were very lucky. We were lucky to get to that final,
and that's why probably the public was so, we could actually do this in the final, was to do with the fact that we were. You win tournaments, you need luck, and 100%. We seem to have that.
I understand that can happen with teams that are like, in terms of quality and everything, inferior to you. But Spain, in terms of playing, it arrived to the final being very, very superior to England.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And I understand that luck, it's very difficult. It's very difficult to happen with these teams. You know what I mean? Like,
with this,
if a team is playing that good,
Yeah.
you can't be lucky. You just need to play better.
You can be lucky, but you have. This is the thing, right? With this squad,
I mean, you can be lucky
with the luck that we had, and the players that we took under a manager with a better tactic, or if Gareth had just done a tactic, attacked, we could have won this. We were one goal away from winning this. Had we gone for it, we would have done it. And
the difference between when Watkins came on the pitch with 30 minutes to go, the difference in how we played was stark.
he was. I understand that though, because it's Kane. He's your squad captain. He is the leading goal scorer for your country. He scored bags for the last tournament. He
Still
scored
got
bags
goal-
last
still
season.
got-
But that's another thing. Like, if Harry Kane is playing, he's not performing, and then Watkins comes to the pitch, is really a Southgate thing, or is Harry Kane too?
I think it's Harry Kane, unfortunately. I
think
think he was tired,
Yeah.
wasn't fully fit. I think mentally he wasn't there.
No.
100%
Remember
mentally wasn't there.
Foden, for example. Foden has been amazing the whole season, and then he arrived for England, and I don't remember a single
That's
highlight.
why I
of
think
him.
the system. That's what I'm saying about the system as well.
I mean, Foden should have been dropped after game 2. He just did. He has never.
But he did
ever,
nothing. He did nothing.
He has never ever performed for England, and he scored 1 goal for England total.
He's also playing out of position. He's playing in a system that's not like. It's why I think Saka as well even struggled for most of the tournament. Like, they're not playing in a system that suits them. They're not playing in a system that suits
He even played left back again, didn't it?
them. Yeah,
Which is-
wing back.
Which I was happy with. I was gassed when that happened because
We played better.
again, the problem with this team, even if you ignore the tactics, you cannot play somebody on the left who is only right-footed. You need to have at least one left-footed presence on the left-hand side of the pitch
You can.
to
Also-
at least give you the option to cross.
Or at least a winger then who will drive to the byline and cross it in.
I mean,
Exactly.
you can do that, but with a player that knows how to do that, didn't it? Like,
Trippier is great at doing that from the right because he is right-footed.
Yeah,
But-
from
but
the right-
I think also it's the fact that you're playing Foden who wants to play in the middle of the park on the left as well.
Well, it's
You're playing
difficult.
players who want to be facing into the pitch. If you had a winger like Gordon,
Yeah.
who wanted to run down the line and beat his man with Trippier behind him, that would have still worked.
Well, it's interesting because I mocked up this team yesterday based on if Eddie Howe had become England manager and based on his tactic at Newcastle, how we would set up as
Cool.
England. I see a back four of Reece James, John Stones, Branthwaite, and then Colwill playing at left back because he likes to have a centre back playing at left back who can form a sort of back three. 2 guys who love to pass in the middle of the park, so Rice and Mainu.
Rice doesn't like passing forwards.
Well, that's an issue that he can be trained out of, and he does it for Arsenal.
No,
so
but
he's
I still think
Damn-
he's an
damn-
amazing player.
He's an amazing player, but
I think he
Dan
has a
was really-
very good
but that
tournament.
was really spot on though. Like when everyone says like Declan Rice is like the best passer in England, I'd love to see the stats on how many of those are forwards.
No, but
can actually
know.
find out if you
I
want
saw
to.
him. I
Not
saw
now,
him
but I'll
trying
find out.
things, taking shots. I don't think it's that bad.
No.
I honestly don't think it's that
And
bad.
he was defensively sound,
Yeah.
like solid. He
He was not-
didn't have a good
else.
tournament. He didn't have
Let's
a good
be honest.
tournament.
There
I
is
think he
nobody
was
else.
one of your best players.
I disagree.
Yeah, he was. Think about it. He was one of your best players in the whole tournament.
He wasn't droppable. Like, he was undroppable, but there were moments in games where he really was having a bad tournament.
Had there been a man on the bench who is a good passer and is a great DM, we would have brought him on. But
Who?
there isn't anybody. This is the problem.
Apparently, it was Calvin Phillips.
No, let's not talk about that.
Yeah.
What
What a
Bellingham
statement that
Bellingham
was,
is the third man in the 3. He's going to attack. Like, you know, Jones is the striker playing in midfield, right? That's
But
what
he's
Bellingham's
not
going to
best
do.
off the left, though. This is the thing. Like, why was
Well,
he
you can
playing off the
flip-
left in the final? It's so like he's
Because
not
he
played
wanted
there all
Gordon in the
season or like
middle.
ever.
Don't worry about it.
He's not played
Um,
ever.
Right wing is Palmer because he's better on form. I know Saka was probably our best player at this tournament, but Palmer it's just
Palmer arguably was
better-
our best player.
better at driving with the ball, better at cutting in, scored that amazing goal off that position. Foden could play there potentially, but I don't know. I prefer Palmer personally. Striker is Watkins because you need someone to be active and physical. And then the left winger is someone who attacks the byline and did this job for Eddie Howe in the system for the last 2 years. It's Gordon. Gordon, the fact that he didn't get a minute for this England team
Oh, you're playing
is a
Bellingham
disgrace.
in that midfield, sorry, I
Yeah,
missed
yeah,
that,
yeah. Sorry, no, he's not playing on the left. So he's playing as that kind of Joelinton plays central midfield, driving into the box, getting on the end of things. That's what Bellingham will do.
No, I agree, and but like that's the thing with like how the system worked was the right hand side did work.
Saka was good at
Saka
can run and drive with the ball.
Walker went down the byline. That's fine. That works. On the left-hand side, Trippier's not going to run past Foden.
No.
Who wants to come inside.
Yes.
Whereas Gordon would have done and let Trippier come inside.
There was no threat down the left-hand side because both of them wanted to be central. But in order for that to work, you need a runner.
Yeah.
Can we quickly just talk about there? You mentioned him. How did Kyle Walker make team of the tournament?
Because there was not many good right-backs.
Because that very good tournament.
How did Carvajal not get that? Because I'm sorry.
Because he was sent off.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
I think that's but I think if you're looking at
in terms of playing, Carvajal was ridiculous. Bro, I hate him so much, but I love him now.
I hate him so much.
I hate him so much. He's such a cocky little bastard.
Yeah,
the way he carried himself on the pitch on that game.
Bro, you don't understand how much things I've shouted to that man every time he played for Real Madrid. For Real Madrid, bro, he's exactly the same player, but with Spain.
Him and Bellingham had a little thing going on the pitch as well, given they played together as well. Like,
was it Foden got fouled and then Trippier was
yeah, oh, that was good.
Not Trippier, Carvajal.
Yeah.
Oh, I love him.
Someone did it back and it was good.
I wanted to know what your thoughts on Cucurella.
Mira, I thought that Carvajal, it's true that this season at Real Madrid, because he had an amazing season, I discovered that he can, and everyone discovered that he can also play as an offensive fullback. But I thought that because how Grimaldo was playing this season, he has been amazing. Carvajal was going to be a defensive fullback in the tournament.
And then we played Grimaldo.
Yeah. But Luis de la Fuente wanted to have Carvajal as an offensive fullback. And the first game I know Cucurella, he's not a player that he's going to do anything amazing. But he's very, very solid defensively. Yeah. Like really, really solid. And it worked out. So
and I mean, he's still good offensively as well. Like him and
defensively he's really good. He's really, really
I'm happy you finally got happy with him
because I'm saying offensively as well. Like him and Nico were linking up all tournament, and he obviously got the assist for the goal that won the tournament.
Yeah, true.
People forget he started playing for Getafe as a left midfielder. He was an attacking wide winger, and he got moved to left back and was a great winging left back. But now somehow he's a centre back.
With the season that Grimaldo had. It's really, really strange that he started the tournament. Really, really strange.
But you can justify it because they won the tournament. However, with the other one, with Frimpong for Holland, how he didn't start. I'm sorry, I don't care if Dumfries scored a goal in every single game for Holland before Frimpong turned up. If you're as good as Frimpong has been this season and got unbeaten in the season, you play Frimpong. And that is why you didn't make the final, and that is why you didn't win.
Dumfries is
disgusting.
Dumfries
I hate it.
Is so important for...
I don't care if he's
for
Mother Teresa, mate.
He's so important.
You don't drop him you don't drop Frimpong for him.
They didn't drop him. They never
he's not good enough for Frimpong not to play.
But it's like the Grimaldo situation. It worked till the semi-final. It worked.
But they didn't win. You can't justify.
No, I mean they didn't win. But for example, if we didn't win the tournament, I wouldn't say, "Oh, this is bullshit" because Grimaldo didn't start. No, Cucurella had a really good tournament. No, but he had a good tournament. Like
Dumfries definitely didn't.
I mean, he had.
No, semis, mate, not really. What did he do?
He gave an assist or 2 assists, something like that.
He got 2 assists. Well done. I'll give you a sticker.
Salty, bro.
I am salty. This guy was fucking amazing. He didn't even get on the pitch barely at all.
What did Frimpong do from the bench?
Didn't do anything.
Yeah,
because they didn't use him.
But
he had like 20 minutes of football. I think he barely came on.
He played versus England.
He didn't.
He came on, I thought.
I didn't think he came on.
Oh, maybe.
Or if he did, let me double check because I want to make sure this is factual. But I'm pissed.
I can tell.
I want to meet United.
And the game before, what game was the Netherlands?
Whilst he does this,
Turkey.
Let's do our...
We got to talk about Turkey. We need to go through our predictions, right? So...
Yeah. Well, I was also going to say, who do you think
he did not come on
and your underperformers were in terms of teams?
Oof. Underperformance? Is that I can't really say England, innit?
No, because we got to the finals.
Yeah, but you played really poor.
What about Croatia?
Croatia, I didn't expect like a lot because I understand that Croatia is a country that is really small. It's very difficult to get like from 4 million people such a good football, and they had a really good generation, but that generation is getting old.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand that Croatia is not. I didn't expect Croatia to do that really, really good. No.
Okay, so he played 9 minutes against Poland.
Yeah.
He started against France, in all fairness.
Okay.
But they rotated and they drew. They got a point against France. didn't play against Austria, didn't play against Romania, 3 minutes against Turkey, didn't play against England.
Oh.
So he had a full game to do something and he didn't.
Well, they actually drew with France.
Yeah, how many games did Grimaldo? How much did Grimaldo get on the pitch?
None.
One game.
One game
against Albania.
Yeah.
And we won.
To be fair, I respect Albania as well. I think for the group that they are in.
Shall we go through it? Because
They
I've got
got
the
last, didn't
predictions here.
Yeah, but like they could have easily if I thought Croatia. They came third. I thought.
They won a game.
I
don't
have-
Oh
know.
no, they almost came.
I have the results here because obviously we did our predictions video. So I thought the best thing we can do is compare our predictions to how it actually turned out to see how well we did. First of all, in Group A, we got Germany finishing top, right?
Yep.
But every other team we got wrong. So we said Hungary would finish second. They finished third and got knocked out. We said Swiss would finish bottom. Swiss did great, didn't they? They had a great.
Bottom.
We said the Swiss would finish bottom.
Did we do this all together?
Yeah, you were there.
With Isaac.
No, but that wasn't my opinion for sure.
I
That
actually don't
wasn't my
remember.
opinion for sure.
And for some
Yeah,
reason,
because apparently that England wins it, innit?
Yep.
Yeah, that wasn't my opinion.
for some
sure.
reason we put Scotland bottom. We put Scotland to finish third, and go through, and
Scotland to go through.
we put Scotland through, and they finished bottom.
Yeah, of course you're going.
Why
to.
did we not put them Scotland bottom?
Because they had a good pre-tournament.
Always back the
And
sweaties
they
to
had
go out.
beaten Spain this year.
So
Yeah, true.
with Group B, we predicted Spain to finish top right, and we predicted Albania to finish bottom right.
Mm-hmm.
But we said Croatia would go through, and Italy would finish third, and it was the other way around.
I mean, Italy
But it nearly
they
did.
were
They
so
we
close
nearly
to
got
get
it.
out.
gaff.
We nearly got it spot on. Obviously, Italy got knocked out, and we'll get on to knockouts.
They were so bad. Shows how bad they were. How we played better than the Swiss, and they absolutely battered the Italians.
Next up, Group C, we finished England on top correctly. We said Serbia, then Denmark, and it was Denmark, and then Slovenia. You guys were banging on about Mitrovic. He did nothing.
Yeah,
True.
He
fair.
did nothing.
That's fair.
And
That's true.
I can take a little bit of pride saying that I didn't think that would happen. Rasmus didn't do much, but did all right. But yeah, Group D was our worst group because we didn't get anything right. We said Austria would finish bottom.
Austria started really good, bro. I thought they were going to do like really, really, really good.
Well, we'll come on and talk about that when we talk about Turkey a bit later because I want to say a piece on Turkey. But Austria obviously finished top, not bottom. Polish finished fourth, not third. The Dutch finished third, not second, and then France finished second, not first. So we're wrong about that group, but I'm kind of happy we were wrong about that.
That's
group.
fine.
Group E was a bit of a stinker as well. Slovakia third, we got right, but we put Romania bottom. So two teams that topped the groups, we put bottom.
Banged though. That was fair play to them.
We weren't expecting it, and obviously Ukraine had a stinker and finished
Oh
bottom.
my god, Ukraine was
Yeah,
so bad. So bad.
Modric got a goal though, so I'm happy.
Yeah.
But
was so
Group
shit.
F, we got spot on.
Did
All
we?
teams in the right position: Portugal, Turkey, Georgia, and then Czech Republic. I'm quite happy about that.
Nice one, boys. We got one of them right.
Yeah.
One of them right.
Oh, I forgot about you there. Sorry, I'm fixing my posture, so going like that is not helpful. I'll get into it another time. So the knockout games, you're gonna have to bear with me because some of these teams obviously we didn't put through, then we did put through, but I've matched up pretty well. Spain v Georgia or Scotland, we put through Spain.
Of course.
Germany v Denmark or Serbia, we put through Germany.
I mean, we were right with that.
We were right with that. Yeah, we were right, all right so far. Portugal v Slovenia or Denmark was Portugal. We predicted Portugal. Portugal went through. France or Italy versus Belgium. We put Belgium through, and it was actually France. But had we put France through, had France been in that bracket, we might have predicted differently. But
Yeah.
for this purpose, we got that one wrong. Romania or Ukraine against the Netherlands. The Netherlands won. France or Austria versus Turkey. We said France. Obviously, Turkey went through.
But there's different. Because we
But
got
yeah,
different
if it had been, we predicted France would go through against Turkey.
The,
if it had been
I
Austria, would we
remember
have done the same thing?
you said that Germany was going to beat Spain, didn't you?
I did put. We'll get on to that.
yeah, we did. I just remembered that.
Yeah. Well, we didn't know.
I want the clip back here. Please.
We
please,
didn't know
please,
what
please.
Spain were going to do. We weren't expecting this, but obviously we'll talk about Turkey in the next round because
Bueno, go on.
because Turkey, right? I said it in that video. Dark horses of the tournament, all their wonder kids. It really did click, and I thought for a second that they were going to go to the semis. It almost happened.
So you almost got a semi for the semis.
Yeah, pretty much. So I'm quite happy that I predicted that Turkey would be the dark horses because they probably were if we look at it.
They were 100%.
For me,
100%.
for me, it was more dark horse than Georgia.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Georgia, yeah. What I mean, they've got that picture of them against all of them in that like academy
that's ridiculous.
Ronaldo helped make.
Imagine if you hadn't have come back against Georgia. What would we be European champions right now?
Like it wasn't.
Yeah,
Like it wasn't 4-1, mate.
Yeah, but it was 1. It was 1-0 to Georgia, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, 1-0 for 20 minutes. Yeah, okay,
like
fair
Albania,
enough.
they went ahead like twice and then lost the games.
And then the final game, we put through Hungary, Switzerland versus Italy, Croatia. We said Hungary out of those 4. It was actually Switzerland.
Yeah, dumb.
But I think that was Hungary.
Yeah, dumb.
That was Hungary going through against Croatia instead of Switzerland going through against Italy. So still wrong. The quarters we didn't do very well on. Spain v Germany. We put through Germany.
Yeah, sorry, your opinions are not really good, guys.
I thought home tournament, big fans.
But they faced each other in the semi-finals, right?
No,
Are we in the semi-finals?
No, quarters.
Oh, you faced France, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I thought home tournament crowd they would be on the backs. There was. I mean, I don't remember much about it because I don't remember much about it.
The toughest game was Germany.
Yeah, 100%.
It was the toughest game.
And it was the best game to watch.
The Wirtz goal as well was.
What was the incident with Cucurella in his hand?
What?
It wasn't a handball.
Was it a potential handball?
For me, it's a handball all the way,
Really?
every day.
So
Yeah.
you should have conceded
No,
there.
but by the letter of the law, it wasn't a handball because he was moving his hand into himself.
I mean, by the law, he's taking it away. It's not a handball, but obviously that's going somewhere. You know what I mean?
It's going towards the goal.
It's intervening in the game.
And then you guys went and scored.
And then bro, it was here.
And then you guys went and scored. No, I've just seen his hands there. It is like I literally just before this podcast saw it. His hands there, and it was out there, and he's pulling it in.
Yeah,
there's not a lot.
Like if he just lifted his arm up,
I'm not fair enough, but
like it's why the handball law is
but why so is that it could be the handball is debatable, but in that play it was offside before the handball happened.
Okay.
So it's out anyway.
Cucurella got booed for the rest of the tournament because of that. And I was like, oh, why has he been booed? Oh, yeah, that.
It's not his fault, though.
Well, he still got booed. But so Portugal versus France or the Netherlands. We put through the Netherlands and the French went through. And then...
Did we?
No, it was Portugal versus the Dutch, and we put the Dutch through against Portuguese.
Oh, okay.
And obviously the French went through instead. And this is where it gets a bit tricky. The other game was the Dutch or the French versus Turkey or Belgium, and we went with France, and it was actually the Dutch. So technically we got that one right, just not in the right order.
Okay,
so I've not.
I'll give us that.
You think
you give us that? Because we had them both coming through, but they were on different sides of the bracket.
Yeah, so we didn't know where they were going to come through.
Yeah, so so far so good, apart from the Germany Spain game.
England v Switzerland or Hungary. England, and we got England right.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Other than one game, we've got England right this entire time through all of this.
It's not difficult. They were predicted to get to a final, mate. You had the best team, like just not
on paper.
Just
No, obviously on paper.
Because like if you before we move on to the semis, like if you look at man for man, England versus Spain, we should have won.
Yeah, but it doesn't work like
that.
No,
I know it doesn't work for that. But I'm saying like man for man. Like you look at your.
I mean, if you start,
your right centre back plays for Villarreal.
The right centre back.
No, Real
Sociedad.
Now he plays for Atletico de Madrid.
Yeah, but like before.
And Laporte plays in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah,
that's
plays in Saudi. Cucurella stunk it at Chelsea before.
Carvajal's 32.
Carvajal's old.
But he played for Real Madrid, mate.
Still 32.
Carvajal Walker every day.
Rodri, I agree now.
Probably the best centre back.
Rodri is the best player in the world, and I've
argued with Rice this season.
My goalkeeper is better than yours.
Ruiz. Probably. I think it's
every day. No. Sorry.
Apart from
Pickford,
England.
Pickford, he's a good goalkeeper with his feet. As a goalkeeper, he's not a good goalkeeper. I'm sorry.
Disagree.
I think he's a penalty. I think he's a penalty specialist.
He's not a penalty specialist.
Every shootout, he saves at least one penalty.
Every shootout, he saves.
You can trust him to make. If you can get your penalty takers to score every single time, I trust Pickford to make at least one save.
There's a stat. He's saved a penalty in every single penalty shootout for England he's been in.
I'd like to see him used. Do you remember Tim Krul at the World Cup in 2014?
Yeah.
For the Dutch.
I'd like to see him used that way, and then have Ramsdale as a starter, personally. But
then you're wasting a sub.
Don't care. France or the Dutch versus Spain or Germany. We put Germany to go through again, and it was the Spanish to go through again. England versus the Dutch or the French. We put through us, thank God. And then obviously I haven't filled this in because I I've made this notes before the final. England versus Spain or Germany. We predicted England. It wasn't England.
No, it wasn't.
So we got. Hang on, let me add this up. So it's 1, 2. We'll give us those 2. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18 results.
Predictions.
We should have done individual predictions.
Yeah.
We could. And what we'll do is we'll compare. So next tournament, we'll do another one, and we'll
2 years' time, and we're still doing this.
Of course we are. You gotta have faith, bro.
We'll have
Rue doesn't agree with that.
Dickhead.
But yeah, I think we did okay. It wasn't too bad. One group we got perfect, one group we got not right at all. So I think that kind of cancels each other out. So like 1 or 2 predictions per group.
Have a question.
All right.
If you need to sign one right now, Lamine or Nico?
Lamine.
Nico.
Lamine's debate.
Right, Lamine. I think they're on the same level. First of all, and I think Lamine's younger, and therefore
same level right now.
I
No,
think Nico's higher.
Nico's higher.
I think Nico's better. If you sign him for Chelsea, I'm gassed.
One is an amazing provider. One is a great goal scorer. I think
both of them are both.
They're both.
They're both. It doesn't matter. But the thing is that Nico.
I mean, statistically, it's not true. But
I mean, statistically, if you see the games,
Nico's more proven right now, and Yamal in 2-3 years' time could not be the player that we expect.
Nah.
I don't think he will. I think he still will, but there's less of a gamble with Nico.
But Nico's done it at Athletic Bilbao, whilst Yamal's done it at 15 for Barcelona. The pressure.
What has he?
Sorry, 16.
What has he?
He started at 15, didn't he? He played his debut at 15.
Yeah, but what has he done exactly? Sorry.
He played for Barcelona. I'm sorry, the pressure of playing for a club that size is massive.
The only thing I'd say the main.
Nico has already won trophies.
Yeah.
For Athletic Bilbao.
Like he won. He helped them win. Like basically was their best player to win the domestic trophy.
Yeah.
But
that they haven't won in 40 years. Henry.
But this is what I'm saying. The expectation of Bilbao is not to win a trophy because you don't expect to.
But then you look at playing for Spain. When I saw Nico, every time Nico had the ball, I was terrified.
No, it's
but
ridiculous.
Let me finish.
Nico's so good,
so good,
and he's both for it.
Yeah,
like it's mental.
But I'm not saying Yamal's not great. Sorry, Williams isn't great. What I'm saying is, he has not been in a situation, other than maybe this tournament, where he's played for a massive club and performed. Yamal has performed for Barcelona, so I trust him to go to a big club. I swear down,
it's more difficult to win a trophy with Athletic Bilbao than win it and performing with Barcelona all 100%. The way. With Barcelona, every 2 years you're gonna get any trophy.
And personally, Nico Williams was my player at the tournament. He was unreal. I thought Yamal was great, but the thing is, and this happens all the time with young talents, is you see their age, you see that they've, like, to be fair, gone to the semi-final. He's arguably the best 16-year-old ever currently, because of what
he's 17 already.
No, he's now 17, but like what he did at 16, he's arguably the best 16-year-old.
Well, it's finished now. He is the best 16-year-old ever because it's finished. Like 16-year-old,
but
best.
But that doesn't mean like he's necessarily better than Nico.
I think he's going to be way better than Nico. But right now, if I need to sign one today, I'll sign Nico.
Okay, interesting. I think
Lamine,
signing either would be amazing.
He's scoring that goal against France, bro.
Oh my god!
But it's also against Rabiot, who came out with that fucking speech beforehand.
What a fucking what a fucking wanker! What a fucking French.
What did Yamal put on his Instagram though to kind of go back at him? It was like, I'll do my talking on the pitch, and then he scored that goal.
He's a player. I hated him before. Like he's such a shit player. I don't get it. Like how he's starting for Juventus, for France, for PSG. I don't get it. He's such a shit mid player.
He is good statistically, but
average as fuck. Like I can't think of a most average player.
Well, he's on a free this summer, and he might end up in Manchester. So we'll see if I agree with you or not at the end of the window.
You'll agree, mate. You'll agree. He's a Saboteur 2.0. Saboteur 2.0.
But you mentioned there, Nico Williams player of the tournament. I disagree. I think they got it spot on.
Who did they give it to again?
Rodri.
Oh, Rodri, actually.
Yeah, Rodri.
Rodri's just. And you know, I've said before that I wouldn't put. I think when we started this, I wouldn't put him in the team.
You know what I mean?
When we started doing these podcasts with the Purple Show at the start of last season, I wouldn't even put him in a team of the week. Now, give him the Ballon d'Or. I'm happy for him to get the Ballon d'Or.
He's not getting it, mate.
Because fuck Mbappe.
Who's getting it?
Fuck Mbappe.
He's sadly going to be Vinicius.
If it goes to Mbappe, it's a crime. Haaland's not done anything this year.
He's sadly going to be
shit in the Copa America, though.
It's either got to go to Rodri.
That's another one. We need to talk about that too.
Rodri, maybe Bellingham. If he won the tournament, definitely Bellingham, but maybe Bellingham, Vinny.
I think it depended.
Or Carvajal. One of those four.
I personally think it depended on who won
that final.
The trophy.
I think it should be Rodri.
But
I think no one has been amazing enough.
Mbappe, if Mbappe gets it, it's a crime.
oh yeah,
How?
Mbappe gets it.
How?
He's
not
not
been good
done
enough.
anything.
Yeah, that's the thing.
What has he done this season?
He
I'm saying
can't-
is he saying if he does win, then
No, but
it's a crime.
I don't
Yes,
even.
yeah.
I don't see the possibility. Like that doesn't. It
It-
wouldn't
it's-
make sense.
it's-
No,
in
but
my opinion, it's
it's-
between Vinicius, Vinicius,
Vinicius,
Bellingham,
Bellingham,
and Rodri.
Yeah,
That's-
agreed.
That's the three.
Carvajal's the kind of outside shout.
Yeah.
But it would never happen. But it's an outside shout.
Because he's not. He's really really good, but I think he's not quite.
He's won the
Rodri
most trophies this season.
influences-
That's why he gets in
Rodri
there.
influences.
No, but
more.
Carvajal has had such a season.
No, I know, but I think he's also like he's benefited by having Bellingham, Vinicius, and Rodrigo in front of him.
I think it's both ways, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a debate. That's why we're debating it.
No, for me, I think Rodri's got it. I think he the way he controls the game, he's been the best player for Man City in a Premier League winning season and the best player for Spain in a Euros winning team.
Bro,
Yeah.
I feel like everyone was amazing, bro.
Although I would like to point out that up
Give it to
until
Marc Cucurella.
Hmm?
Give it to Marc Cucurella. Why not?
up until that last
Bro,
kind of
I love him so much.
He's-
Don't get it.
through the
Did you
group
like the
stages-
chance?
Yeah.
Did you know it?
Yeah, of course.
Do it.
No, I'm not gonna
Come on, do it, bro.
No, I'm not gonna do
Do
it.
it.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna
Oh,
do it.
I'll do it with you.
No.
Ah.
I would like to say
We'll
through-
get a TikTok with it.
Yeah.
yeah, oh yeah,
Well,
we'll
do it now.
if,
we'll
if
clip
you're
it.
not following our TikTok, follow our
do
TikTok.
it now, and we'll clip it.
We'll do a TikTok separately. It's going to be funnier.
So up until I'd say for the group stages, I'd say the best midfielder for Spain was Fabian. In the groups, Fabian was unplayable.
Oh,
He was
Fabian
controlling.
Not on groups?
Player.
In every game.
Oh no, he
bro.
was, but after the
Every
groups,
game.
Rodri kind of went into.
I mean, no, after the groups, he was just not scoring goals every game.
exactly,
but-
which
but
is why
he-
Rodri's probably the best. But what I'm saying is, if it had ended after the group stage, I'd say
Fabian
would've
was
won.
like, but
And then
I
in
just
the
don't understand how-
knockouts, Olmo turned up and started playing like a goat.
Pedri getting injured was almost a blessing.
not really.
Pedri didn't really offer much
No.
when he
I
played.
mean, no, he wasn't scoring goals every game like Dani Olmo, but I'd rather have Pedri.
Pedri looks he just looks a little bit tired. I think because
Always
where's
tired,
that
bro.
season where he played 60 games in
70.
one?
No, but he's
Over
not
70
70,
games.
Because I think Valverde just did it for Uruguay and for Real Madrid as well. So
But he didn't
Good
do it
luck.
with 20, innit? That's the problem. He was
it's too
20,
early.
didn't he?
It was too early. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, that Real Madrid midfield next season is going to disgusting.
Fucking joke.
It is
No,
that
their
that
team
team.
is a fucking joke in general.
That-
Especially if they get Davis.
Oh, to get Alfonso Davis is a
and
cheat code.
Trent.
And
They
Trent.
get Davies
That
and
might
Sh-
be
they
that
get
might
Davies
take them
and Trent.
backwards.
Trent.
No, 'cause
In
it-
that Real Madrid team,
Bro,
bro, he'll be
with Eder
he'll be like
Militao and
Beckham
Rudiger
at the
next to
time.
him.
He'll
With
be
Eder Militao and Rudiger behind him, he's fucking sweet.
no, he's just gonna be crossing,
Yeah.
crossing goals. He's gonna be like that.
Because you got Bellingham,
Good point.
and then is Joselu still there or not?
No,
No, he left.
Oh, because
he got signed on a permanent and sold to Saudi Arabia.
Say, if Joselu stayed, him and Trent would probably cook. Like they would cook. Like
That'd
they
be
bring him on
crazy,
last
bro.
minute. Trent would just put a ball in and he just header it in.
I mean,
Win every game.
Imagine.
I mean,
Do you see
there
that
are-
happening? Trent going to Real Madrid.
I'd love to see it because then you'd be out of
No,
our
but the-
fucking hair.
the-
But
like actually,
No.
No, I don't see it.
but I'd love it. The thing
I
is,
think
right?
they're going to give Carvajal one more year.
no, but like at some point,
Maybe in a year's time. It depends how the new coach does it at Liverpool. Massively.
The person that I'm speaking to at the moment loves Trent. She's a Liverpool fan.
Oh, so your girl's a
Yeah,
football fan?
she's a Liverpool fan.
She's a Liverpool fan.
It causes a bit of
She's a
friction. but
Liverpool
it's fine.
fan.
Yeah, she is.
See, my girlfriend's dad's a Scouse fan, but my girlfriend doesn't give a shit. So
nice. So I think she'd kill me for saying this, but yeah, Trent should go to Real Madrid. 100% go. Take off Alfonso Davis and go and win the Champions League, and we're not even in it this season, so who cares? Like, amazing. But other things to mention about the Euros.
well, I was gonna say, should we maybe finish off on our who's gonna win the next World Cup?
We can do,
Next
but
World Cup.
is there anything else we want to talk about the Euros first? Like any other points you want to make? Any other teams you want to shout out? Georgia.
How
Georgia
shit
get a bit of a shout.
Italy was, mate.
Yeah.
How shit Italy was.
And I am very happy that they were. I'm very happy that they were.
Even though Donnarumma had a really good tournament,
You think?
Yeah.
I thought it
he
was pretty
saved
average.
a lot. Oh, you know our goalkeeper had a better tournament, Mamardashvili, bro.
He was player of the
He's
tournament.
He was
100%.
amazing, wasn't he?
Mm.
Amazing.
No, but at Valencia he's also amazing, but I didn't expect that. Like
But-
he got like I think in 5 games.
We
he
did
got, like,
mention it in the
40 saves,
predictions, I
like, something
think.
like that.
Yeah, I think anybody out there who needs a solid goalkeeper, I think Valencia have already signed his replacement. If you want a good goalkeeper, go and get
I
Mamardashvili.
think he's going Bayern Munich, something like that.
That would
I
bang.
can see that.
If under under company when they don't win another trophy. The thing is, Xavi stayed, and now I reckon he can win another Bundesliga. Genuinely, We'll talk about it when we get back on the Purple Show, and I'm talking about the Bundesliga more. Like, I genuinely think Bayern aren't going to win the league.
They're not going to win the league again?
I don't think so.
Who's going to win it?
Leverkusen again. Although I am interested to see what Nuri Sahin does with.
Bro,
with
no
Dortmund.
one has really left the team, no? Yeah.
Was it players or managers?
Players.
No.
Or managers either.
Delict's leaving Bayern to come to us.
No. I mean of Bayer Leverkusen. Everyone's still there.
Tar's going.
Tar's gone.
He's not gone yet, but
Sober's going as well, isn't he?
No.
Where he's going?
No,
Where's Tar going?
So if Bayern Munich sell Delict to us, they're going to buy Tar as his replacement.
Mm-hmm.
But if we get Lenny Yoro and then we don't do Delict as well, then they might
Yoro's
keep him.
not enough for you, honestly.
Oh no, I agree. But we might go for somebody else instead of Delict.
You need to offload everyone but Martinez.
Avaran has left, innit?
Yeah.
And we sold Kwambala to Villarreal, which I think is stupid. Because he was our perfect. But to be fair, Johnny Evans has signed a new contract. So what can we say?
Oh, I got Johnny Evans.
Who was great last season.
He's going to pop his knee out probably in the first 2 games.
I just don't understand how Ten Hag's still there.
But with
you lost in your preseason game.
I do really want to talk about this.
Like you came like bottom half of the table in their league.
Who's this?
The team you just lost to in the preseason.
Oh, I don't give a shit.
Oh,
you shit, mate.
Yeah,
I don't care about friendlies, mate. Friendlies don't count.
Right.
We could win.
Bro, it reflects what is going to happen in
As
the season.
England, we could win an entire set of friendlies before our tournament and still not win it. It's the same with club football.
Yeah,
I don't care about friendlies, but we play half of them are youth players.
We're playing like New Macedonia in a pre-season friendly. I mean, yeah, we're going to win.
We lost to Iceland.
Yeah, because we stink
and
out
again,
the gaff.
I didn't care.
Because we sucked.
And like Man United lost to Rosenborg. Half the players in there are academy players. And like nobody's fit. Nobody's ready to go. Like it's a friendly,
you
and
should be ready to go.
Season.
Have you seen the Chelsea warming up videos, bro? We're looking ready.
By the start of the season, we'll be ready. But like
by the start of the season, you should not. This is the thing.
Friendlies do not matter.
Yes,
nobody cares about friendlies.
Yeah, but it's about preparation, though.
Yeah,
we are prepping. Even if we lose, we learn something. It's fine.
Henry,
if you learn that your academy players aren't good enough,
yeah.
I could have told you that.
Henry, I swear down
I made some out.
that if you lose every friendly,
Mason Mount played
around the preseason.
What? Mason Mount played, and they still lost.
How he's still got the number 7 shirt and it's not with Garnacho, I don't know.
What's happening with Greenwood?
God.
He's going to Marseille.
It got confirmed a few minutes ago, 30 million and a 50% sell-on fee. Yeah. So
That's
we get 30 million, and then if they sell him for like,
got 30 million for a player who shouldn't even play football.
Exactly. So we take the profits, we move on.
Prison.
Oh yeah, exactly. But I'm happy we've managed to end this situation, and we've made some money to sign somebody who's actually a decent human being. So hopefully that's. Oh, who do we sign?
Yeah,
somebody else.
But on the friendlies, you are only as good as your last game, and that's why friendlies matter.
Yeah, but Henry, I swear down, if you lose every friendly this summer, you're going to arrive to your first game of the Prem, and you're going to lose it too.
We haven't got our players back yet. We haven't got our first team back from the Euros.
Neither have we.
And we haven't got Xerxes now gone on holiday. We haven't got Lenny Yoro or Delict. We haven't got whichever midfielder we sign, which is probably going to be Manuel Ugarte.
Carlos, are you just hearing? I think I just keep on hearing excuses.
Yeah.
Your players are back because none of them went to the Euros because you were
fair,
shit last season.
Fair
apart
enough,
from Palmer.
We had 3 players in the freaking Euros final, mate.
In the final, we had Palmer and
Gallagher.
Gallagher didn't play. Oh, Kukurea doesn't. It's not English, is he? I'm talking about English players.
Why are we talking about English players? Why does it matter about
English players, bro? Club football is a national fucking sport.
International,
sorry. Yeah, bro, you're the one that's biting on that. Oh, we didn't matter if we lose.
No, but to be fair, Kukurea doesn't even start, innit?
He will. He started.
He will. He will after this.
Based on how Mascara plays,
he started all the last 5 games that we won.
I predict Kukurea will start based on how
he's been in such good form. I knew coming into the tournament he was in really good form.
Yeah,
I didn't expect that though.
No, the thing is that he's been playing like that for Chelsea the last 5 games.
I look forward to see how he does for Chelsea because he didn't deserve the stick that he got because he wasn't that bad.
I think it was just a transition period. Like
he was playing off position, bro. A lot of games.
Yeah,
true.
And like we didn't have a system that worked. He's been probably through like 3 or 4 managers now. Yeah, like
your entire team has been through 3 or 4 managers now in the last 2 years.
Mudrik's been through more managers than he has goals for Chelsea.
Still think he should start.
Let's finish it on who's winning the World Cup next year.
I know what you're going to say, but say it anyway. Go on, say it.
No, you say it.
No, you say it.
No, you say it.
You want me to say it, don't you?
Yeah, of course.
Brazil. I'm joking. I actually think Argentina have a good chance.
Nah, I think that was their last. That was
Obviously,
Argentina. You know the thing with Argentina is like. It's like kind of the thing that has happened with you, like every game, but not the final. They don't really play amazing, but they still win the games.
Yeah,
which does work. And when you have a defense, I think Argentina's defense is better than ours. I also think they've got more because Messi's in there. They can't not be attacking.
They also play for Messi.
They play for Messi. So when it
Messi's
forward,
Messi, so
Messi can create things out of nowhere, whether or not you want to play attacking football or not. You end up playing it because Messi's there. And if he makes it
injured in the final,
he did. But if he makes it to the
had
next
an amazing tournament, and he used to be like really.
Performs for. It tends to perform for Argentina.
No, yeah, World Cup, mate. He was very shit.
But then he had Alvarez instead.
But that's another issue.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like Lautaro just came out and scored in every game.
Yeah, he looks he looks back to his best. Messi's awesome. I think Argentina have a real
Lautaro
shot.
also had a really good season though.
Yeah, I would
really
also
good
he
season.
did. I would also say that Lisandro didn't concede in a single goal.
He played every game.
He played all but one game, and that one game is when they conceded. They conceded. Lisandro Martinez was just immense.
I wanted Colombia to win it though.
Oh,
Colombia
so did I.
was amazing.
So did I. Because James Rodriguez is last.
Diaz's dad as well. So funny.
What I would say,
bro, they were playing so good football.
What I would say is that there's links, and they are subtle links, but they are links between James Rodriguez, who's currently on a free transfer, to Ipswich Town.
Oh, to Ipswich.
Genuinely.
I was to say United.
Yeah,
oh
my god.
Bro,
my beloved Ipswich Town. Genuinely, there is a chance, and it might be a slim one, that we sign James Rodriguez. And I think
if you pay him a lot of money, he's going to go England.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking.
I think because we're gonna have Pep Guardiola.
Jinx Touchwood.
You know what I think it would happen if you get the under-21s manager, and he starts performing good, you're not going to go for Guardiola.
No.
Yeah, that's it's something that we do.
And it's very difficult to perform
well.
bad with this team. It's very difficult.
We haven't got anything to do for the next year, though, other than play maybe a few Nations League games.
Yeah.
So,
if we get Pep Guardiola, we win the tournament.
I agree.
And you think Spain?
Because it's Pep.
And you think Spain?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that's fair. It's a fair.
So basically, we're looking to a Spain-England World Cup final in 2 years' time.
Nah, England's not going to reach it.
I think Argentina have to be mentioned. I also think that Brazil will sort their shit out by the time the World Cup comes around.
As well.
I don't know.
Is that
you know? Are just going to get older.
Bro, Lamine he's not going to be 20-year-old for the World Cup.
He's going to be fucking 19, if that.
Spain
mental.
Definitely. I would say Spain, but I prefer Argentina because it's Messi.
Just
Messi. I don't think Messi's gonna reach.
I think he is. I think he'll be his last. I think he might do. What did Cruz do? This retire after the World Cup. I think that might be what Messi.
Yeah, but
does.
I don't think he's gonna reach it fit. Bro, he's gonna be 40.
If Messi comes out of his career,
38, 39.
If Messi comes out of his career with 2 World Cups,
that's not gonna happen.
Any doubt?
And also the next,
any doubt should appear.
The next generation Argentina has is not as good as the one.
No, it's not. But I still think Messi can drag them.
Garnacho
isn't even playing.
But Garnacho is not.
He didn't play hardly at all this tournament.
But yeah, just last thing on the World Cup as well is there's probably a bit of a worry on the pitches. They're going to really sort that out for the World Cup because obviously,
in the Copa America there was so much problems.
Yeah, it's in the same place.
Bro, but with the pitch and also with the security, everyone was leaking into the stadiums. Like everyone.
CONMEBOL who run the Copa America, aren't. They're a new organisation. They haven't been doing it as long.
But it wasn't a CONMEBOL thing, Henry. That's on the US.
They organise it.
But that's on the US.
When the UEFA come along and go, FIFA even. Sorry, FIFA. When FIFA come along,
but that's more on the US stadium than on the CONMEBOL.
I guess maybe it's a learning experience that they'll figure out.
But you don't have any issues at the MLS. No, you don't see any issues with the MLS games. So I'm sure it's doable.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Obviously it's not the MLS games, but people are not as crazy.
True.
You're gonna have people coming from everywhere, bro. That's the thing.
But I trust
needs to be safe.
I trust FIFA to sort it out.
So I guess we'll wrap it up there. Mm-hmm. We are looking at a Spain-England final in the World Cup as well.
Thanks, Ross.
Fuck you, Carlos. And we'll see you guys in the next podcast.
Viva España!
Cheers.